So this video is going to be quite long, and if you can stand through it, thank you. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Trinity, and welcome to my living room. The other part of my living room, actually. I wanted to change the scenery just a little bit to, well, since it is the time of warmth and winter, you know, Christmas, the warmth that comes with Christmas and being with family and friends and just have a good time between others and share good memories and such, which can happen all day long, of course, but this is, well, it's just something I wanted to do since so you didn't have to stare at the bare back wall and really where I have nothing to show off in the background on the webcam that I used to record. Right now I'm sitting with my DSLR camera just to, since it has better quality to record with. Now, I have written a lot of things down because there are a lot of things that we need to talk about today. Tonight, actually. It's night outside. Yeah, that happens. It's dark when you wake up in the morning, and it's dark as soon as it almost hits 3 p.m. in the evening, or in the afternoon, sorry. So around 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. it will be dark, totally dark in Denmark. Yeah. Good to know. Good to know. First question off. I had not question. I do have a question today, actually. One sent by an acquaintance, and I do like to call him a friend, whose name shall be revealed a little later. Right now, I just got this long list on my tablet I've written down on a document where I can sit and talk with you about just what the hell have I done, or just what the hell am I doing, or what the gosh darn in the world have I been. And that's what I wanted to reveal, talk about with you today, because I'm not one of those persons or people that just sits down and not even gives any message out. Where they do their content, they make the stuff they want to do, and just from there on never get in touch with their audience. Just never get in touch with the people that are taking their time off their day to sit down and or work, whatever they're doing, to watch the content that you're making. I really like it to just sit down, sit down as we're doing right now, and just have a conversation. Talk about what's happening, what's been going on in the week. That's why I'm trying to make these vlogs every Sunday as I can, but it's not possible at the moment, and that's what I want to talk about. So the first thing I wrote down was, where have you been? I have been away, actually. I have been away, and even though that I have tried to give a message on Twitter for it, it just didn't seem to hit. It was like I didn't vanish. No, I didn't vanish or use the vanish thing. I'm just really busy at the school. We are finally finishing up the project. We're doing the exam here on Thursday, and after that I have to work on my exam for finishing up for semester. So that's where I've been at all the time. It's taking all the energy off me, and it's taking so many hours off the day just to sit down. And for me, the part that I had to do, besides helping out recording the music video and make the music video in both After Effects and Premiere Pro, as we're working with at the school, it was also making a website showing off all the videos. and I couldn't. I tried my best as hard as I could, but it failed on me time after time after time after time. I have been trying to read up on it, I have trying to watch videos of it, and none of them helps me. I just can't understand HTML coding or CSS coding or JavaScript coding or all the other things that comes in, and PHP and C++. I've tried so many times, but even after following a video step by step just to see if I can then have a website done, finished up, and show it off to people like, yeah, this is my website, do you like it? I can't understand it. That's why I have been, when I try to make it, I used the Adobe Reflow, that takes out the that uses the whole design part and just finishes up the HTML and CSS files. So you just have to make small adjustments in the coding program you're going to use. And since I love being in Photoshop, where you can take the design to the next level, as you can say, it's like doing the drawings. You do all the drawings, you finish it up it looks neatly nice and smooth when you look at it, but there's no interaction in it, so that's what you can do in Reflow, make the interaction happen. And that's also what's been happening lately for me. Really haven't been having any time at all. I do have something I want to talk about, not talk, just reveal. But really, what I need to do, what I really need to get off my chest to you guys is a really heavily apology for the lack of content this month. I know that you can make up for it with making short videos, but I do want to make them as quality wise as possible. So if they reach a 10, even though I want to go to 12, but I hit the 10 in quality, that's better for me than I sit down and I record a video and it just looks messy, stupid as hell, and I just won't like it to just put up on the channel to show you guys. I wouldn't like that at all. There's also the yeah, that's the other thing. I've been having lack of sleep lately. My sleep schedule should normally have been where I could go to bed at 11 p.m, 12 1 a.m, between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. I could go to sleep there, wake up in the morning and feel fresh as new, but many times it's been just going from falling asleep at 5 a.m. in the morning and waking up a little later, 8 a.m, 9 a.m. in the morning, to maybe not even sleep at all during the night and fall asleep during the afternoon and sleeping all the way until it's late evening around 9 or 10 p.m. That is not very good. I know that I have to see if I can make a better schedule and such, but it's my body that doesn't really want to work with me at the moment. I don't know, have you guys tried it? Because it's weird, it's fun, but it's weird to do it. There's also the other thing, as I've written down, it's the holiday. It's Christmas, it's fantastic. It's not snowing, and that sucks. I really want it to snow. I visited a friend, a very good friend of mine in Aalborg. Here is the name of it, the city in Jutland. I went over there for 3 days, first day to Saturday last weekend, and it was fantastic. I came over there, and in the train, a quarter left before I would arrive in Aalborg, and it was snowing. I was legitimately happy. I was sitting there smiling very big, laughing a little bit, and people on the train was looking at me really weird for that. I also did that in the bus on the way to the train station. But I guess that's just me. But really it was amazing. I love snow. It's white, it's pure, it looks beautiful, even the frost. You will see in the morning when you wake up. The frost is beautiful on the branches and on the last remaining leaves on the trees. I like that a lot. Now, let's get to the question. The friend of mine whose name is Loki Bear. He has his own channel here on YouTube. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go over there and watch him. He is a fantastic guy. He has a good sense of humor, a really nice personality, and I do enjoy talking with him on Skype from time to time. You can source, it just feels like we're hitting off really good. The question he was asking me was, I was wondering if you had any tips for Let's Players, production wise, like lighting and anything else, that you see new YouTubers use that might make a big difference for them. I mean, mistakes new YouTubers make that could be fixed, like my lighting was original, let's say. So things that, any tips for Let's Players, production wise? I think that you should, if you want to make videos and you feel that being on the YouTube platform or just making content for people to watch and enjoy, do it. Just don't hold yourself back. The only person that will ever hold yourself back is yourself. You have to break that barrier. Even I had difficulty with it. Really much. I overthink it a lot. Whenever I was 4 years about it. 4 years before I finally took myself, before I kicked myself into doing it. And I hit the wrong time of doing it. I began making content just as my exams for the first semester was rolling in. Not the best thing to do at all. From my part actually, but if you want to do it, just do it. Production wise, if it's about the lighting, I use multiple lighting systems in my system, but I use multiple lights in my videos whenever I record at the computer with the webcam. It gives off the color that I want. I have a large one with standard and that has two lighting systems on it. One is lighting up in the air to make sure that it bounces off the corners in the room so it will land and hit me here, just nicely on the right side of my face. And then I have another one on that which has two lamps, and that's the second one that's about as big as my desk lamp I have on my left side of the screen. That lights my face here, and then to just give off the nice white colors that I have. Oh, because I am pale. I am very pale. You think Robert Pattinson was pale in the Twilight movie? I beat him. Yep. And then I have another desk lamp on my left side that also gives off a more warmer light to my face, just to make sure that I get it right. And I go by the principle. No, god damn it, I can't even talk today. I go by the principle of 3-point lighting, where you have a lot of cold light hitting in the background and warmer light hitting on your actor as you are about to record them with the camera. It's used in film recordings, and it should also be used when you're doing if you're doing face cam as recordings for your Let's Plays, if you're doing that. And my tip is that if you can afford it, And you can buy, because it's not the lamp themselves that are expensive, it's the bulbs. So you buy some cheap lamps. About, if you can get as much light from, even if you record in the morning, which is the best time to do, where there's so much natural light coming from the sun into your room, if you're sitting near the window, use that as your time to record, because that will give most of the lighting, and you don't have all that flimsiness, and you will see stuttering in the video that doesn't look good at all. So then you have that. Buy cheap lamps if you can afford it, and then go to an electronic store. Talk with them what kind of bulb would be best. What kind of Kelvin light would you like it the best to be in? And I'm saying that as colder as you can get it, the better it will look in the background, but not too warm on your actor. It's best if you can just, instead of the middle between both cold and light, have it a little more over to the warm, because you will still have the bluiness. It gives off like a blue light, then the warm will give more of a redness, like the one that's in the video right now. Many of my lights right now are warmer, and those are the ones that are lighting on my face, not those. You can use, as I saw with Logie Bear the first time in his video, and I talked with him about it, was that he was only using the light from his screen that was lighting up or lighting up his face, and although that is very cold to the eye, and will make sure that you can see who's there, it's not good enough. I'm saying if you want to do it and you can't afford it, go ahead, just do it. And as soon as you have the money, that's not gonna go over your expenses and hit you very hard in your economy. As soon as you can afford them, buy cheap lamps to start off with, and then build your accessory from that. I have even the big one that I had shown was not even as expensive. It was like, I don't know it in American dollars or Canadian dollars or euros. In Danish kroner it was like 200 or 300 Danish kroner. And desk lamp I had it. It's one that is one I have been having for like 3 years. So it was just changing the bulb, and I could use it like that. That's my tip. So it's not like a huge mistake. It does not give off the lighting that you want. It does not make the video look very nice. Just go with it. Make your videos, and as soon as you can afford it, buy the lamps, and make sure to go to an electronic store, or the people that you know are working with bulbs and lightings, and just talk with them about what will give the best look. Because let's be honest, we have to do as much quality as possible, even as much quality as it will hit the HBO Hollywood point, where everything just looks pitch perfectly. Yeah, we're heading down that road on YouTube, and it's time that people should follow it with it very quickly, so they don't fall too much behind. That's my tip. Hope you can use it. And also, guys, another thing, we need to name these vlogs. We really need to have a name for these vlogs. I called it Cozy Vlogs on the first few that I made. Doesn't sound very nice, but we need something with the name Cozy, because this is essentially what the channel is about: being cozy, friendly, and a place where people can have a good time. And now that I'm thinking about it, winter is actually a very good time to use these kind of vlogs, using the coziness. Yeah, I do have a surprise video coming up. It is one that one in the comments called Izzy had asked after that he actually wanted to see, and it is coming. I have about about 2.5 hours recorded with that of me and my friends playing a certain game where people can finally see how I look like when I get on a tilt and get angry when I lose in certain competitive games, and this time being RTS. Then you can figure out for yourself what kind of video it is. It's coming up soon. It's just hard. It's just taking longer than I was expected to find certain points that would both prove the point of how I am, but not all the time. Just at certain points I can be, and also make it funny at the same time. The one thing I gotta say is it's all in Danish, so I have to work of making subtitles at the same time, and switching between your mother tongue and a second language can mess the words up in your head. It's not very funny. I do have I have 14 things written down, and this is the 9th. So this video is going to be quite long, and if you can stand through it, thank you very much. A small documentary that's come out just a few days ago actually, called Gamer Tags. And I'm gonna show a picture of it and see if I can make an annotation for it. But else I'm just gonna leave a link in the description for you to go find and watch for yourself. I highly recommend it. It's fantastic made. It gives off the vibe that why we gamers have chosen our gamer names or gamer tags as our online persona. Now, here comes a fantastic big news that has been having me jumping jolly happy all the freaking time. My friends are annoyed by it whenever we talk on Skype, and it was only yesterday that I got it. I have been so lucky that I have been chosen to be a part to do voice acting for another Let's Player for his Let's Play videos of Pokemon Omega Ruby. And I am so happy that I got one role in it. So at the moment as this video is being shown to you, I am trying to work out to see if I can make my bedroom a more soundproof area, just so that I can make some clear recordings that won't have any stuttering, that won't have any weird fan noises in the background that could maybe come from my computer, or like room noise where it all just where vibrations bounces off the walls and into the microphone, or on the walls into the microphone, so it sounds like you're in the church or in a hallway or something like that. I need to make it so soundproof that it's like you're in a small box where there's little air and you can not even hear yourself as you're talking. That's how soundproof I want it, because the clearer it becomes, the better I believe it will make it in the video. So I'm looking very much forward to that. And there's the plans for 2015 for this channel. Yeah, I have major plans. This is also but this is also, if you can sort of say, okay, that's a little why you haven't Trinity been putting as much content up as you wanted to. And I really want to. If I could, I would do it with two. With the computer I have, it's possible for me to do 3 to 4 videos a day. Not a day, a week. Put up 3 to 4 videos a week, and to the point where I can have a computer with all the components that you need for it to be just to the pitch point of perfection that you can make a lot of recordings for newer games that have come out. Because I really want to do recordings of Dragon Age Inquisition and have with you and me guys just going on an adventure with that, and having fun with it. Other than that, I'm coming up with more games to record. So the ones that my computer can handle and will be put out. So it will be like one new episode a day in 3 to 4 days of the week, plus the vlog every single Sunday. I'm gonna stick with that every single Sunday, even if it's just me sitting and saying, yeah, it's been a good week. How's yours? I want that. I am so much going for that. So that it's like, to me, it's going to be like this. I'm gonna focus like 70% on making my content, working on the YouTube channel, and 30% of it being in school, because literally everything we've been making has not interested me at all, and I really want this to work out. I want to make as much content that as many people in the world can see, enjoy, and that I can make happy, that I can make them smile. That's what I really want to do. Also, I am planning on doing live streams as well. I am looking hard into that. I'm trying to find out how I can make it so my computer will work with it, and also so that it can have as good quality as possible with the internet that I have. And I have good internet. It's just not good enough. Yeah. So that's the other thing. I have many changes I want to do. I'm still gonna do I'm gonna do the Let's Plays. I'm going to make reviews as well of both movies and maybe TV shows. I haven't figured that out, but also the games that I'm Let's Playing. So I had thought about doing a review of the Let's Play after I have finished it in the Let's Play videos, then a review of it. Yeah, so my recording just stopped and I had to replace the memory card. Sorry. Moving on. Wait. We were talking about the review thing. Yeah. I'm going to do a review. I was saying the Let's Play, but no, I'm doing it. It's a review for the game. A review for the game after we have finished the Let's Play. So after the journey is done with one game, we will then get a final message before we can put it down and say, that's it. Thank you for a good journey, and thank you for the many things on the way, the good, the bad, not the ugly. Then there's the number 12. And that's actually something I want to point out, which I haven't done in the last vlogs or in the last videos that I made. It's where can you find me and get in touch with me at all time, like 24 hours a day. It will always be on Twitter. I'm there every single day. I may not always write, but I most likely will do just a post as in writing with other people or retweeting something or just tweeting on my own. There will always be something every single day. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, or you just want to talk with me, or you just want to tell me something good or something bad, or just something you just saw, it could be irrelevant to anything at all, go for it. I'm on Twitter. I will always be here. I love talking with people. I love being not the center of attention. Never was that kind of guy. But I do love talking with people. I love to hear the stories. I love to hear what their point of views are on certain aspects of things, and what they have seen, what they know, what they want to talk about, and such. That's also for the for number 13. You can always ask me a question if you want to. Then there's the 14th and the last before we end this very long video, and so you can move on again with your day. And that's just the question of the day to you is going to be, what are your plans for the holiday? Have you figured out what's going to something big is going to happen for Christmas or maybe New Year's Eve? Or do you have anything small planned, nothing big? Spending time with the family, husband, wife, or just going on an adventure, something like that. Write it down, just write it down in the comments, tell me about it, and yeah, let's talk about it. I think it's going to be nice. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Do stay tuned for more. Stay cozy and have a nice day. See ya. My favorite movies I watched on the TV series Arrow. Finally done with the first season, and want to watch the second, third, and fourth. I'm finished up to season 3 of The Legend of Korra, even though the Let's Play is still going on. And I watched a few movies that, quality-wise, I would say. Oh wait, I've seen one.